Well, news from Boston has reverberated across the world, not least to the Caucasus, where the two boys' parents still live in Dagestan. And the centre of it all is Grozny in Chechnya, where the war happened. Our filmmaker and journalist Nick Sturdee is there now. Nick, tell us, what's the reaction in Grozny?
Well, the authorities here are fiercely playing down any Chechen involvement in the bombings. And the local leader, Ramzan Kadyrov, has said that even if the two brothers are found guilty, there's still no link with Chechnya. And his spokesman told me that the brothers had never even lived in Chechnya and that they left Russia as what he said was unblemished angels. Kadyrov, though, only last week reported to be on the U.S. blacklist of Russian officials implicated in gross human rights abuses, as a Kremlin strongman in here in the Caucasus, said that the boys grew up in the U.S., that's where their views were formed, and that's where the root of the evil must be. But for ordinary people here, reports of Chechens behind the Boston bombings have been met with complete disbelief. You know, the boys were scapegoats, people have written on social networks, or they were just set up by the FBI. But judging from Russian security statements also, the brothers don't seem to have been on the radar here at all. But attention is focusing now on the fact that Tamerlan, the elder brother, returned for several months from the US to Dagestan last year, the area that has been the brunt of recent fighting between the Russians and the Islamist rebels. And Dagestani security service personnel are now expressing concern in private over how he may have procured documents to come here. They didn't understand that he was a Russian passport holder, implying, therefore, that his trip may have been some part of a wider conspiracy. But the boy's father, Anzor, protests his innocence, and he says that all his son was doing was helping him work in a shop.
Nick Sturdee, thank you very much.